Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here. As you know, there was no video yesterday since there was only four games in total and only two for the main slate. So I thought it would be kind of pointless to do a video for you guys. So anyway, we are back here on a Monday. A lot more games here, some pretty good matchups. So definitely looking forward to today's slate. Hopefully, you guys listen to some of my picks on Saturday. Some of them had very good games. The Sam Decker and some others. So yeah, definitely did good on Saturday on the picks. So hopefully you guys did capitalize on that. So yeah. Anyway, there's going to be no recap because didn't play yesterday. But if you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely let us know. Um, it's only $30 for per month, and 2 to 4 lineups per day. All you have to do is email us, and we'll get you all set up. Our email will be in the comment section. So, like I said, all you have to do email us. We'll get you all set up on premium lineups. Like I said, if you're struggling, hit us up. So with that being said, let's get into this big game. Sorry, big slate here for Monday. Alrighty, starting it off for us, we have Charlotte and Washington, 213 total, and Charlotte by 4. So this is should be a pretty good matchup here. Right away, John Wall and Kemba Walker come to mind. I really like John Wall, one of my top options here today against Kemba Walker. Walker not too bad, but Wall's been playing some very good ball here recently, so I really like some John Wall. I really like stacking this game. Batum's in play. Beal's in play, not as much as Batum. I like Batum a little more than Beal. Obviously, triple upside here with Batum. Beal, not like I said, not a bad option, but maybe get you 25, 30. But I really do like Batum here. Small forward. Otto Porter, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, they kind of cancel each other out. Both of them are pretty good defensive players. But I think if you have the pick, I'd pick Otto Porter. He's a little bit better than Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the offensive end, and here recently Otto Porter's been doing pretty well. But as I said, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is a pretty good defender. But I don't mind Otto Porter, 35, 37, and 26 in his last 3. And as I said, should be a good close game. So really don't mind some Otto Porter. Markieff Morris has been very, very hot. If you want to maybe do a GPP, Marvin Williams, Frank Kaminsky, both of those guys been doing half decent these last couple games. As normal, Washington's not the best against power forwards. I had a down one against Brooklyn, but still a half decent play. So I don't mind them. Probably just in a GPP though. But Markieff Morris for sure is in play as normal. Don't mind some Marcin Gortat against Cody Zeller. Don't really care for his defense, so I don't mind Gortat. Not going to get you those big numbers, but maybe 25 to 27 maybe. And then you got Cody Zeller, not too high on him, but I've been looking, and the cheap centers are just terrible. So maybe if you get you 23, but last time he did face Washington, he didn't do too well. So I obviously picked Gortat over Zeller. So for me, I really love some Wall, one of my top options today. Don't mind Walker either, but he is going up against John Wall, which scares me a little bit, but still he should do half decent here. Batum for me, really like him. Don't mind some Beal, but would definitely go Batum. Otto Porter, definitely don't mind him. And then Markieff Morris, and maybe some Gortat. So for me, I'd probably be going Wall, Batum, and Markieff Morris if you wanted to stack this game. That's probably my three guys I would definitely stack from that one. All right, moving on, we get the Clippers in Atlanta. No total, but it shouldn't be too high of a total here. As we know, Clippers have been struggling. Griffin's close to be coming back, but he's not going to be coming back yet. So, as normal, Austin Rivers, Raheem Felton, they're in play as normal. Atlanta's really bad against those point guards, but recently Austin Rivers been at the small forward position. Felton has been getting more minutes, even if he's coming off the bench. So I'd probably go Felton here, but Rivers in a half decent spot too. He starts at small forward, but right now Clippers are a pretty small team, so he plays point, shooting guard, just wherever they need him. So, but for Felton, he's a really small dude, so that he has to play point guard. So really don't mind some Felton at all. As normal, they'll be very popular. Don't know if I want to go Reddick or Crawford here. I'd probably just stick with Rivers and Felton for me. Small forward, you got Bazemore. maybe not my best option there. Millsap should do a half-decent option here. Mo Buckets, once again, should be a good spot. I think Atlanta may blow them out. If so, then, Maurice Space gets some extra minutes, even though he does start. So Mo Buckets is in play. Don't mind DeAndre Jordan. Howard, he's going down, but I really don't mind Jordan. Had a down game last time, but as normal, Howard's not the best defender like he used to be, and I think DeAndre can definitely go at it. So I really don't mind some Jordan. Not my favorite option, but still not bad option. So this game, don't really care for it. Dennis Schroeder, Rivers, and Felton are, for me, are my only guys I really care for. And then, as normal, Paul Millsap is in play, 8,100. Clippers aren't good right now against those power forwards, so Millsap should get you at least 40 in this one. And then, as I said, DeAndre maybe, but there's some other options I'd rather pick there in that upper range in centers. All right, next game we have is Detroit and Sacramento. No total on this one either. Probably around a 205, 206. Not my favorite game here. I think Reggie Jackson might do half decent here against Darren Collison and Ty Lawson. Don't know what's going on with KCP. Even if he's out, don't really care for him. Don't care for Temple. Don't really care for any of these guys. Marcus Morris is in play, though. Never Rudy Gay, and Morris has been very good here recently. And Temple or Follow will be at that small forward, so I really don't mind Morris at all. Actually, a pretty good option. And then don't mind Harris or John Lure either. Probably would pick Harris, but whoever is going to be there will be going up against Cousins because they're putting Cousins back at that power forward position. And then you got Cousins, you got Drummond. Maybe if you want to do a huge GPP and just punt that center position away, maybe Costa Koufis. Maybe he gets you 18. Yes, I know he's not a good option at all. 15, 13, and 19. But hey, the good thing about him, he's playing Drummond. Maybe he gets you, like I said, 19, maybe 20 at max. If he does that, you're definitely doing well at that position. But that's just a huge punt if you just can't seem to spin up on that center position, which you'll see throughout these games. Shooting guard and point guard are where you want to spend up. And center, there is some good ones, but I kind of want to punt that position away. So anyway, Cousins, I don't mind him. I don't mind Drummond, but definitely would go Cousins. Don't mind some Harris. Marcus Morris, I think out of everyone, is probably one of my better plays of the night. And then maybe some Reggie Jackson. And then I don't know what's going on with Collison and Ty Lawson. They're just, So maybe one, maybe two. Not really the game I want to be looking at here on this slate. All right, moving on. We got Miami and Golden State. We got a 216 total in Golden State by 11. So these guys did meet not too long ago in Golden State, and Golden State did beat them, pretty easily. But let's see here. Tyler Johnson is a game-time decision. We don't know what's going on with him yet, but if for some reason he is out, I love Goran Dragic because, as you know, Tyler Johnson, eats into Dragic's minutes just a little bit, but also his usage when Johnson's out, Dragic's usage is just skyrockets. So, if Johnson's out, I really like Dragic in this situation. Another guy I like is Mr. Dion Waiters, only if Tyler Johnson is out. Another one of those guys that really do well with Tyler Johnson out. Johnson was out here against Milwaukee, and he had 40.1. So, I really do like some Dion Waiters here. I know he's going up against Clay, but it's going to be a fast-paced game. Dion Waiters used to play for OKC. He's used to those fast-paced games, so I really don't mind some Dion. Not too high in Clay here against Dion Waiters. Kevin Durant, as normal, if you want to put him in there, don't mind him. Power forward. Draymond should eat in this one. Not too many good power forwards out there. He should eat easily, get you at least 35, 40 in this one. Not my favorite option, but still pretty good option. And then Mr. Hassan Whiteside is in play. Yes, he's been struggling quite a bit. He's 8,500. But, last time he did face OKC, as you see there, he had 55. But ever since then, he's been up and down. So I don't mind taking a shot again. As I said, these centers are not too good out there. So I think Hassan Whiteside is probably, I guess, the best one out there besides DeMarcus Cousins if you have that extra money. But in that 8,000 to 8,800 range, I think Whiteside is the best option. But as I said, I might just punt my center here tonight. Not too many amazing centers here on the slate. So, yeah, I don't mind Curry, but probably we'll go Dragic here. Dragic and Deion Waiters, like I said, depending on Johnson's news. And then maybe some KD in there. And then maybe some Draymond. But for me, Deion Waiters and probably some Dragic in this one are my two main guys, and probably move on. As normal, I think Golden State should beat them very easily, so don't want too much exposure to this one. All right, moving on. We have San Antonio and Brooklyn, 217 total, and San Antonio by 12. Right now, San Antonio is a little dinged up right now. Tony Parker is out. As we all know, Pau Gasol is out too. So, Leonard, his usage is through the roof right now. And also, it doesn't say it on here, but Manu Ginobili's game time decision as well. So if Parker, Ginobili, and Pau Gasol are going to be out again, which we know Parker and Gasol are going to be out, if Ginobili's out as well. I obviously really like Murray. He's going to be very popular, but, he's not as popular. But Mr. Patty Mills, I think if Manu Ginobili goes out, I think Mills has to be in play. Their front court's going to be gone. So, Mills is going to have to be out there quite a bit. Plus, as I said, Brooklyn really bad against shooting guards or point guards. So Mills, $3,600. If he gets you 24, 25, I'll definitely take that from him. And also when Manu Ginobili and Parker are out, Patty Mills, his minutes go up around 7 or 8, and his defensive points go up by around 7 or 8 as well. So, really don't mind some Patty Mills. Got to see what's going on with that injury. I don't think he'll be that popular. I think Murray's going to be the popular one, but I really don't mind some Patty Mills, depending on that injury news. And then Sean Kilpatrick, I think he'll be popular. I don't know how much I want to put him in there. I mean, Joe Harris is going to be out, so, you might have to play some Sean Kilpatrick. And then you got Bogdanovic, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, not too high on them. If you want to put in Kawhi, maybe put him in there just because his usage is so high. David Lee, I really love him. Price went up, but, he's going to be the starting center against Mr. Lopez, which I love. And Lee, ever since he got that starting job, 36 and 32. So he's going to be popular as well. Definitely put him in there. It kind of stinks he's not a center yet. I think Fanduel should change that, but for now, power forward. But he'll be popular. I really love some David Lee. Aldridge in a half-decent spot here as well. Brook Lopez, if you do want to do a really risky GPP, I don't mind Lopez. David Lee's not the best defender, plus Lopez is a lot bigger than Lee. So maybe Lopez gets you 40 in this one. No one's going to have Lopez, so maybe he goes out. No, maybe take a shot with him. I'm not sure. So for this one, Patty Mills, if Manu's out, like Murray, obviously everyone's going to have him. Kilpatrick maybe. Kawhi Leonard if you want to go that way. Maybe some Aldridge, David Lee for sure, and then maybe some Brook Lopez. So for me, I'm probably going to get a lot of value from this one, and then probably move on. I think it should be a blowout, so I don't want to be spending up too much for players in this one. So I said if they're anywhere from 3,500 to like 4,400, if they get me 20 to 25, I'll take it. It's not going to hurt me any. So yeah, for this one, probably just some value, and that's probably it from here. All right, moving on. We have Cleveland and New Orleans, 216 total, and Cleveland only by 6. It's a little interesting. I think, they should blow them out. But anyway, Irving, if you want to put him in there, really don't mind him. Drew Holiday should be in a good spot here against Irving as well. Iman Shumpert's in play. Tyreek Evans is in play. LeBron, if you want to put him in there, obviously he's in play for sure. Davis is going to play. Don't know how much I like him against Kevin Love. I don't know. I think you have to get some Kevin Love in there, though, against New Orleans. Yeah, Davis, pretty good defender, but he's dealing with some issues right now. So I think Love will take advantage of that. Plus, Love, his price went down a little bit. So 35, 40, I'll take it from Love. So I don't mind him at all. And then I don't mind some Tristan Thompson. I don't think his usage as normal is not going to be too high. So maybe 21, 22 from him. But, he is taking on New Orleans, so maybe he does something here. It's an all right game. I think it should be a blowout. I know that spread says 6, but I don't think that's going to be right. So Irving, I think he's a good play. Holiday's in a half decent spot. Tyreek Evans, definitely like him. Iman Shepard, $4,000. I like it. LeBron, Kevin Love. So you don't have to pick them all, obviously. Maybe one or two of them. Maybe put in some LeBron, I think, because for the most part, small forwards, not the prettiest out there. I mean, you got Durant, James, and Leonard, but I don't think that's where I'm going to be spending up at. So, but yeah, one or two from that one. As I said, that spread should be way higher. So, depending on how that spread is throughout the day, is how I'm going to be looking at that one. All right, going to get into the games that I really looking forward to. We have Indiana and New York, 219 total, and Indy by 5. So Indy just got back from their long West Coast road trip. They're finally back at home here. Right away, don't mind some Jeff Teague here against Mr. D Rose. Not too high. I mean, I don't mind D Rose here against Jeff Teague, but I'd probably pick Jeff Teague over Rose. But honestly, I don't mind either of them. Carmelo, I think I'd pick over Mr. Paul George. George has just been terrible. So I would definitely pick Carmelo. Don't mind Kit Staps, but like I said, he's not all the way back from that injury yet. So it's hard for me to pick him, but, maybe he goes off here against Indiana. See here, yeah, 25 and 20, and not doing too well. So, yeah, probably not going to pick him. I think Thaddeus Young's in a half decent spot here. As I said, power forward's not too good. Porzingis not all the way back, so I definitely don't mind some Thaddeus Young. Center position, oh, man. Turner sitting in such a good spot, but, man, he's been so bad. For me, it's either Turner or you go up the Whiteside or you punt down. I don't know if I can go with Turner. He's just been so bad, but New York is so bad against those centers. So maybe take a shot. He's 6,300 though. So I don't know. I don't know what to think of Turner. He's just been so up and down. So yeah, don't mind some Mr. Teague. And then small forwards, I don't mind Anthony. Let me go see here how Monte Ellis. He's been having some issues, but I think last game he had a half decent game here. He had 15 points, so yeah, he's not really in anywhere to talk about. So like I said, Carmelo, maybe some Thaddeus Young, maybe Turner, and then some Jeff Teague. So maybe one or two from that one, and then probably move on from there. All right, the game that I think everyone's going to be targeting a lot is Houston and Milwaukee at 223 total, and Houston by 5. So last time these guys did play, it was a very good close game for a while, and then Houston, as normal, definitely took over there in that third and fourth quarter. But Beverly, like him, very good game last time they faced. Like I said, it was only about a week ago that they faced. So, 37.3. Beverly's going to be in play for me once again. Even if you get to be 24-25, I'll definitely take that. James Harden and Giannis, who do you pick? I don't know. It honestly depends on who you can afford. If you can only afford Giannis, then put in Giannis. If you can afford Harden, then put him in there. So I like both of them. I think both of them should have very good games. Last time they faced, Giannis had 58, Harden had 59. So either one of those guys, definitely don't mind that. And then Eric Gordon, I love him coming off the bench here. Had a really good game against Milwaukee as well. So really like some Gordon. Unfortunately, I think Mr. Ryan Anderson's going to be back, so Sam Decker's time is kind of gone. I still think he'll play a little bit of a role, but definitely not like he has been the last couple games. So unfortunately, Decker's kind of done. Power forward, I don't mind some Mr. Jabari Parker against Ryan Anderson. Anderson, not a good defender, so I think Parker should do half decent. Parker, he's been all right in the mid-30s here recently. But power forwards really suck, so might have to put him in there. I only had 26 against Houston, but like I said, power forwards aren't too pretty out there. So I think he can get you 35 to 40 in this one. Really don't mind him. And then not too high on these centers here. Yeah, just not feeling them. So for me, maybe some Parker, Harden, Giannis, Eric Gordon, and then Beverly, and that's probably it. Probably about 2 or 3 from this one. Going to be the game you're going to want to stack, so definitely don't mind that one. All right. Last but not least, we have Utah and Oklahoma City. We have a 203 total, and Utah by 6, which I think it'll be a little bit closer game, but Utah has been playing some very good ball here recently. You got Westbrook, not too high on him. I love George Hill, and I think a lot of other people are going to as well. He had a heck of a game last time out against the Pacers. 45 points. I really like some George Hill. He's fitting in very well here against with this new team here. So really like Hill. I think he'll get you around 30 to 35. So put him in there. I don't think I can spend up for Westbrook here. Hayward is in probably my top one, top two small forwards of the night. His price is just too cheap going up against OKC in a fast paced game here. Man, I love Hayward in this situation. Had a down game against Indy, but yeah, I love Hayward. One of my top options of the night. Joe Ingles probably going to get the start again. $3,900. He didn't do too much last game. He did pretty good on the assist area and some rebounds. Still got by here with 23. But look, $3,900, 23, 25, and 23. Can't ask anything more from the guy. So if he's going to start again, which I think he will, definitely don't mind some Mr. Joe Ingles. Power forward. Maybe Enes Kanter has a revenge game here in Utah since that's where he used to play with. I don't mind him here, 6,400 though, but I do think I give him a little bit of lift just because he is playing in his old town, so that always helps a little bit. And then centers, don't know. I think Steven Adams should be back, but I don't mind Rudy. But if Adams is going to come back, that hurts him a little bit, but still should be in a half-decent spot. So George Hill for me, some Gordon Hayward, maybe some Joe Ingles. That's probably it from that one. For the most part, there's no huge, big, amazing game out there. Probably the best one, though, is that Houston-Milwaukee game. But for the most part, probably going to have a lot of players from probably about 5 games that I'm looking at here. Probably about 2 or 3 that I'm totally not even going to play. So, all right, let's try and build a lineup. If not, we'll try to get close of a lineup as we can. So I'm going to go Mr. John Wall. There's so many point guards that I really like out there here. Let's go Wall. Let's go Felton. Let's try and put in Giannis. Let's go. I guess he's just. Let's go Murray. Let's just see what we got here. Joe Ingles. Power forward. Let's go see what the models are here. Like I said, my power forward and my centers, that's where I'm really struggling here. There's so many terrible options out there. Millsap. Jabari. All right, let's try and go here. What does that leave me with? 46. I didn't really see any centers that I like here. Oh, man. All right, let's go. Let's take out Love. Let's go Mr. Lee. All right, then that leaves me with 7,000. Maybe Turner, but don't really want him. Like I said, if you can get up to Whiteside, that's probably my best option that I can give you guys here. So let's just go put him up there, even though we have negative money left over. But that's kind of what I'm looking at there. As you see, you got 1,500 minus, but really like some Love. I really don't mind some Felton, obviously. If you want to go some Dragic, don't mind him either. And then I want to go Giannis. Either Harden and Waiters or Giannis and Waiters. But man, Murray's just sitting so pretty there with that $3,800. But really don't mind some Waiters. You can get them in there. And then small forward, I'm really just going to go Hayward and probably Joe Ingles in this situation. I think I can get around. Let's see here. around 55 to 60 points combined from those two, which I really don't mind. And then power forward, yeah, that's where I'm struggling. Maybe some Millsap, Parker, Love, and then if you don't like those guys, Morris, and then probably some David Lee. David Lee, you have to have him in there, I think. And then center position, Whiteside, maybe some Jordan. Sorry, not Jordan. Whiteside, maybe some Lopez, some Miles Turner. But I think, man, that's mostly it. I think I can definitely mix and match this to get one more big guy in there. Maybe put in some Kevin Durant instead. Because right now, it's a little weak, obviously, with Eagles in there. But definitely got to mix that around. And I think you definitely make that a pretty good lineup. So, I think that does it, guys. As normal, if you guys are struggling on NBA Fanduel, definitely let us know. We'll have our email in the comment section below for premium lineups. If you are interested in that, definitely just message us. I think that does it. Hopefully everyone has a very good Monday. Hopefully you guys win some money, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday.